Welcome Virgo to your reading for November 2020. If you had a chance to watch any of my other readings for this month, you'll see that I'm outside on the rocks right next to the ocean. However, it is New England and it has since snowed and rained and the temperature dropped. So I'm back inside, although right outside my window the waves are still breaking and I can still hear the seagulls. And I'm so thankful to be here and to be able to communicate with you wherever you are in the world. And my intention with this video is to inspire you and to lift you up. And I'm showing the spread and the cards so that you can weave your own story and listen to your own guidance, even as you listen to me weaving my version of what I see, offering you my insight. But of course, you take whatever resonates and leave everything that doesn't. And this month I'm going to be using the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. Let's get some reversals for the month of November for Virgo. What messages can we offer Virgo for the month of November 2020 that is in their highest good? We have the Six of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Cups and Justice, the Ten of Cups, the Tower, and the Fool, the Queen of Wands, the Six of Cups in reverse, and Judgment. Wow. This is a really interesting and powerful spread. And beneath we have the Hermit. Okay, so immediately with the Hermit card, there may be a need for spending some time alone, withdrawing into yourself a little bit to more clearly hear what the right moves are for you to make, because in the center we have the Tower. And on either side of the Tower, we have the Ten of Cups and the Fool. I like both of these cards. We also have the Knight of Cups sort of forming this triangle over the Tower here, and this little squirrel seems to be looking up at him, at the Knight of Cups, which could be this sort of lightning bolt which is emanating from this Knight of Cups. Lightning bolt. Even before just looking at the cards, I just get this love at first sight sort of thing. With the Ten of Cups, the Fool, the Knight of Cups, and this lightning bolt. Just this, yeah, shocking encounter, love at first sight. But that is like an initial response and my romantic coming out. So let's be a little bit more practical and get into the cards and see if we can get something a little more grounded. We do have two sixes here, and they're both in reverse, which is quite interesting because the Six of Swords in the upright talks about moving on and moving towards calmer waters. and it's in the reverse. So we're feeling a bit stuck, or we've been halted from our intention to move on. And we have the Six of Cups in reverse, and this is sort of the opposite. So in the upright, this is remembering the past fondly. This is family. And in the reverse, this is moving on. So it's quite interesting. We could have every intention of moving on from a situation, from a difficult situation, and then we get halted in our tracks. We get sidetracked. And then here it seems that we've made this decision actually to move on after all from the past. And we do have the Fool here, which is taking chances. It's taking that leap. You see her, and she's just sort of falling, a trust fall here with the universe. Knowing that your guides, your higher self has your back. And we do have the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, look how she's so excited in this. She knows how powerful she is. And we have Judgment as our final card here. Rising up, listening to our higher self, becoming someone new, becoming more of ourselves, perhaps. Becoming a different version of ourselves with the Judgment. And Justice as well. Judgment and Justice. I mean, this lineup here, Justice, the Fool, and Judgment. I mean, that's so powerful in terms of a new beginning and going in the right direction. So it's not just a new beginning and a trust fall. It's like we are absolutely going in the right direction. And with the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Queen of Wands, it's like a movement towards love, a movement towards passion, a movement towards togetherness and beauty. The Knight of Cups, this could be you offering the world something beautiful, something that you feel is beautiful, something that you feel comes from your own expression of love and beauty, however you see beauty and however you experience love. Could be quite shocking here with the Tower. It's such an interesting combination because these are so powerful, these cards, and they do speak to a movement forward, such a definite movement forward. And it's so positive. You know, sometimes people are afraid of the Tower, but the Tower to me is often exciting because it's a major arcana, it's a major change, it's a lightning bolt. And if this Knight of Cups isn't you, I still feel like it could be someone just rocking your world and like showing you what the Ten of Cups could be for you. Maybe you had given up on experiencing this and it's like, nope, we are here, he is here to sort of shake your foundation of what you thought love was or what you thought the Ten of Cups would be for you. And you're finding out that maybe it's something completely different than what you thought. With the Six of Swords in reverse, it's almost like this is quite shocking to you. So even though maybe we were content to move on from a situation and go to something calmer, it's like, nope, we are disturbed and we are shaken here, but in a really good way. And the Six of Cups could also be moving on from old family beliefs, old ways of thinking that maybe were holding us back from expressing our own version of what love is, of our own version of what the Ten of Cups is, and birthing something new with the Judgment that is authentic to us. I feel like maybe that's what the Tower is here too. It's like we're discovering what is truly authentic to us. That is, it could be completely different than what we had thought before. Maybe this is like another awakening that what we thought all along, maybe what we've had trained into us by our family and by our tribe, by the place where we grew up, our past history, what we had trained into us to want, to desire, to think of as the ultimate bliss and accomplishment is not for us. We actually have our own ideas. The Queen of Wands. We have our own ideas of what the Ten of Cups is. And this could even be a realization that I already have it. I already have it within me, with the Hermit. Going within. The Empress is underneath, and the Four of Swords. I'm going to pull a Wild Kuan Yin Oracle for you. This is a deck. It's by Alana Fairchild. What else can we add to Virgo's reading for November to help them, to guide them, to inspire them? It is in their highest good for Virgo for November 2020. Sisters of the Sacred Spiral, number 27. It says, I create by weaving a web of love, drawing threads from the past and looping these with threads of the future, drawing them together back and forth over time until the beautiful present moment is rich, full, and abundant with love interwoven. When that happens, the plan that I have been lovingly preparing for you suddenly appears to come together. All the preparation finally showing itself in effect. This time for acknowledgement and celebration shall soon come for you. My weaving hand is steady, sure, and swift, and the threads of your life are rapidly taking shape to reveal my most beautiful divine plans for you. In the ancient wisdom teachings of China, there is the spiritual philosophy encoded in the writings known as the Tao Te Ching, which teaches not only how to live a spiritual life upon the earth, but how to live well in harmony with all of life, with less effort and more abundant outcomes. You could consider it to be an ancient guide on how to work smarter rather than harder, becoming more efficient, aligned, and flowing with the powers of life. The teachings provide guidance for attaining harmony within self and in relation to the flow of life, as well as developing strength of character and empowerment to manifest one's greatest destiny. All of these things are considered mutually inclusive and supportive of each other. So this is a really long message. Let's skip to here it says, the Oracle of Sisters of the Sacred Spiral comes to you with guidance. Firstly, you are coming into or are already in an intense period of personal and spiral growth. This will entail much joy and forward movement towards your destiny, and also some confrontation with the darkness in your own being, fear, doubt, grief. But more than that, any part of you that is unwilling to let go and trust in what is taking place, you might have worked on an issue for many years and be further ahead in healing that issue than you ever have been before. Yet the nature of growth is that you will revisit this from a different perspective again. If you attune yourself closely to the process, you will realize you are not repeating past patterns, but learning to experience something in a different way, applying what you have learned, and attaining self-mastery through this process. That sort of makes me think of the Six of Cups in reverse, returning to the past, but in a different way, seeing it from a new perspective, learning from your patterns and moving on. Because we have the Judgment and the Queen of Wands. You will need to trust more than ever before. The universe wants to bring more abundance, fulfillment, and experience to you than exists in your world at present. So you'll need to be more open and receptive to what is on its way. This is being open and receptive to what the universe has to offer you. It's coming. Keep trusting, keep going. Love is guiding you and it is prevailing, but you have to trust in the process. The sacral energy in this oracle refers to the orange-hued chakra located in the sacrum, encompassing the hips and the lower belly, known as the sacral chakra. It is associated with the element of water and creativity, growth, life force, feeling, and intuition. The Oracle of Sisters of the Sacral Spiral asks that you don't overthink here, that you forego analysis and logic for a time and simply trust your belly to lead you. Finally, the Oracle of Sisters of the Sacral Spiral brings you comfort and relief from the past. It has served you for growth and can therefore be appreciated, but it is not an indication of your future. Life can and will change, and for you, the Oracle indicates that there will be a significant change in the quality of your life experience, particularly in matters of creativity, abundance, children, new ideas, emotional well-being, powers of attraction, sensuality, and relaxation. If you look at a full-grown person and then a baby, it may seem like a miracle that the adult was once nothing more than a seed that grew into a baby and then grew into an adult. Sometimes we take things for granted and forget to stop and realize how incredible the ordinary things can be. Growth does often seem improbable, yet it happens every day in many ways. So too shall something be growing in your life that seems at the moment rather unlikely. Yet it will happen anyway. Have faith, trust your feelings, and relax. Change is in the air. Well, with the Tower, I would definitely say that change is in the air. And with the Ten of Cups, the Judgment, there is definitely some new way of being that is just going to be so much more than you're experiencing right now. And this is the Sisters of the Sacral Spiral. And because it is quite a long message, I'll hold this up. Hopefully you can read that message. and do the healing process at the end. Which is quite long. And that is your reading for November. Virgo, thanks for listening. Have a great month. Bye, Virgo.